Once upon a time, in the heart of the African savanna, there lived a cheetah named Charlie. Charlie was a magnificent creature, known for his sleek body, adorned with beautiful spots that shimmered under the warm sunlight. However, there was one thing about Charlie that set him apart from other cheetahs: he was always sleepy. From the moment Charlie opened his eyes in the morning until the sun sank beneath the horizon, he struggled to keep his eyes open. While other cheetahs raced across the grasslands, hunting and playing, Charlie often found himself yawning and struggling to stay awake. His friends, the zebras, giraffes, and elephants, couldn't understand why Charlie was always so drowsy. They invited him to join their games, but Charlie would often decline, finding solace in the shade of a towering acacia tree, where he would drift off into a deep slumber. One sunny day, as Charlie was dozing under his favorite tree, he heard a distant cry for help. His eyes fluttered open, and he blinked in confusion. The cry grew louder, and Charlie realized it was the voice of a young gazelle trapped in a muddy pit. With a surge of energy, Charlie sprang to his feet. Despite his sleepy nature, his heart was filled with compassion, and he couldn't bear to see the little gazelle in distress. Determined, he raced toward the sound, his spots blending with the wind as he sprinted across the savanna. Arriving at the pit, Charlie discovered that the gazelle was struggling to free itself from the thick mud. The more the young creature fought, the deeper it sank. Without hesitation, Charlie leaped into action. Using his powerful legs, Charlie pounced onto a nearby tree limb, snapping it off with a mighty crack. He carefully extended it to the gazelle, who grabbed hold and with Charlie's help, managed to pull himself to safety. The gazelle looked at Charlie in awe and gratitude. "Thank you, Charlie. You saved my life," he exclaimed. Charlie smiled and replied, his voice tinged with sleepiness, "It was nothing. I couldn't bear to see you in danger." Word of Charlie's heroic act spread across the savanna, and soon, the animals saw him in a new light. They marveled at his courage and selflessness, understanding that being sleepy didn't define who Charlie was. It was merely a part of him. From that day forward, Charlie's sleepiness became a symbol of his uniqueness. The other animals no longer saw it as a weakness, but rather as a reminder that even the sleepiest among them could be the bravest. Charlie continued to nap under his favorite acacia tree, but now, his friends would gather around, sharing stories and laughing together while he rested. They understood that sleep was an essential part of Charlie's nature, and they embraced him just the way he was. And so, the sleepy cheetah and his friends lived harmoniously on the vast African savanna, where they celebrated the extraordinary in the ordinary and where Charlie's sleepy nature became a source of inspiration for all who knew him.